question, ito is regarding pa rin po doon sa interview namin sa inyo last Friday po, no? Na yung nasabi niyo po na you don't think it is bid'ah. Doon po, regarding po ito doon sa bill ng Congress, House Bill 8249, na idinideklara nito ang unang araw ng Pebrero sa bawat taon bilang National Hijab Day. Ngayon, dahil gusto po natin klaruhin, ano po ba ang pananaw ng Islam doon po sa bill? Hindi pa po pasok yung celebration po, yung sa bill lamang po. Ano po ang pananaw ng Islam?
Yes, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah wa ba'd. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yes, before answering your question, I wish that those who are criticizing the Saudi bar would come to talk face to face. Better to discuss face to face, so that it will be clear. And our basis for discussion is the glorious Quran and the Sunnah to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Yes, the first question here is what is my viewpoint on the bill that is hijab. Hijab is an Arabic word which has several meaning. Sometimes it means cover. Sometimes it means a barrier. Sometimes it means screen. And of course, hijab of our center of discussion means bill. And hijab is being imposed by the Islamic Sharia, knowing that Islamic Sharia, the source of Islamic Sharia, are the glorious Quran and the Sunnah to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So the basis of imposition of this hijab or bill of women is the glorious Quran. And of course, the glorious Quran is complemented, detailed, or rather exemplified by the body of teaching of the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, known as Sunnah to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I believe that all religions in the world are common or unanimous that prohibition of adultery, commission of adultery is there. Especially the so-called the three revealed religions. These three revealed religions are the Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. And all of them are unanimous in the prohibition of commission of adultery. And the wisdom of bill imposed by the Islamic Sharia is to take a preventive measure against falling into act of commission of adultery. You can find in the Old Testament of the Bible in the hand of the people of the book. The second book of the Old Testament, the book of Exodus, chapter 20, starting verse number 3, there the so-called the Ten Commandments, a summary of the law of Moses revealed to the Jewish people, to the Bani Israel. And the seventh commandment of this 10 commandment goes like this: Thou shalt not commit adultery. In the New Testament, it has been repeated. The New Testament of the Bible, that is the first canonical gospel according to St. Matthew, chapter 19 and verse number 18, you shall not commit adultery. However, as we can notice that the difference here between the injunction of the Bible and the injunction of the Quran is the injunction of the Bible is direct. The prohibition is direct to the authority, adultery. Whereas the injunction of the Quran goes like this. Verse 32 of Surah Al-Isra. وَلَا تَقْرَبُوا الزِّنَا إِنَّهُ كَانَ فَاحِشَةً وَسَاءَ سَبِيلًا. Do not get near to adultery, knowing that commission of adultery is an indecent deed and an evil way. So here we can notice very clear in this injunction of the Quran that even getting near to adultery is prohibited. How much more for act or commission of adultery? So usage of bill or hijab is taken by the Islamic Sharia as a step for one or another step or preventive measure against actual commission of adultery. And then this prohibition of taking a preventive measure against falling into actual commission of adultery is also highlighted by some versions of the Quran. Verse number 30 up to 31 of Surah An-Nur. يقول الله تعالى قل للمؤمنين يغضوا من أبصارهم ويحفظوا فروجهم ذلك أزكى لهم إن الله خبير بما يصنعون. O Muhammad, tell the believing men that they should lower their gaze, they should control their eyes, and then they should safeguard or guard their chastity and modesty. And then that is better for them or purer for them, knowing that Allah is well acquainted with whatever they do. And then the following verse goes like this. وَقُلْ لِلْمُؤْمِنَاتِ يَغْضُضْنَ مِنْ أَبْصَارِهِنَّ وَيَحْفَظْنَ فُرُوجَهُنَّ وَلَا يُبْدِينَ زِينَتَهُنَّ إِلَّا مَا ظَهَرَ مِنْهَا وَلْيَضْرِبْنَ بِخُمُرِهِنَّ عَلَى جُوبِهِنَّ الآية. Tell the believing woman that they should lower their gaze, they should safeguard their chastity and modesty, and they should not display their beauty, ornament, native beauty or an ornament, unless or except what is usually displayed, and that is face. Allowed, a woman is allowed to uncover her face, especially in the performance of the prayer, and of course, hand. And وَلْيَضْرِبْنَ بِخُمُرِهِنَّ عَلَى جُوبِهِنَّ, they should draw their veil, their hijab over their bosoms. And this is very clear that hijab or veil is something obligatory, not for women. So I don't think there is a question here or there is something wrong here, because and this celebration of human celebration of what you call Hijab Day, it is not the celebration of the Baram. It is word celebration. It is word one, and then it has been declared by the Philippine as a national holiday. Not only national holiday for the Philippines, but it is a world holiday. So Baram is only reminded of it, and it is not. Let us say, it is. We are participating in the commemoration of this Hijab Day. I hope or I wish that not only February 1st will be the Hijab Day, but every day will be Hijab Day, so that every day women will use their hijab. Yes. And then, of course, there are some celebration of some occasions, not only birthday. Of course, birthday is bid'ah. Let us say, when Abu Bakr had assumed the head of the Islamic State after the demise, after the date of the Holy Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he celebrated the foundation of the Khilafah on that day. Yes, that was the foundation of the Khilafah. And it has been very clear through the speech of Abu Bakr. What was the speech of Abu Bakr? أيها الناس قد وليت عليكم ولست بخيركم بل أنا أثقل منكم حملا أو حملا وأطيعوني ما أطعت الله ورسوله وإن عصيت الله ورسوله فلا طاعة لي عليكم. This is the inaugural speech of Abu Bakr, inauguration of the foundation day of the Khilafah. Yes. All people, all my men, according to Abu Bakr, have been chosen as your leader. But this does not mean that I have the best of you. In fact, I have the heaviest burden and responsibility. So, our condition between me as your leader and you as the people is follow me as long as I obey Allah and the messenger of Allah. Support my leadership as long as I base it on the glorious Quran and the Sunnah to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If I debate from the Quran and the Sunnah, you are not bound to support me. So, in our commemoration, especially of our Foundation Day, just like we are reminding the people, yes, as how Abu Bakr reminded his people that they have to uphold the Quran and the Sunnah. And what was the relationship between the leader and the people? Only different speech, yes. There is a verse in the Quran, there is a surah in the Quran. إِذَا جَاءَ نَصْرُ اللَّهِ وَالْفَتْحِ وَرَأَيْتَ النَّاسَ يَدْخُلُونَ فِي دِينِ اللَّهِ أَفْوَاجًا فَسَبِّحْ بِحَمْدِ رَبِّكَ وَاسْتَغْفِرْهُ إِنَّهُ كَانَ تَوَّابًا. This has been a declaration of how to commemorate victory. Huh? When victory had been achieved, Nasrullah wal Fath and the conquest of Makkah had been achieved. What was the directive of Allah to the Holy Prophet Muhammad SAW? How to celebrate it? فَسَبِّحْ بِحَمْدِكَ. You have to make tasbih. Yes. Glorify Allah. And بِحَمْدِ رَبِّكَ وَاسْتَغْفِرْهُ إِنَّهُ كَانَ تَوَّابًا. And ask forgiveness for him. This is how to commemorate, especially after the Fathu Makkah have been achieved. So, this tasbih, when you are grateful to Allah for His favor, not only by the word, but you have to do it. There is verse 13 of Surah Sabah. King Solomon have been directed by Allah, i'malu ala Daud shukra. You have to put into practical life your gratefulness to Allah. Not only say, not only by word, but it is by action. Yeah. So I don't think there is wrong here. Yes, you know, I also remind those who are criticizing the bar that they should make a distinction between bid'ah and so-called masalih mursalah. Bid'ah is revolving aqidah, yes, but some innovations, not in let us say in inventions, economic way, economic aspect or social aspect, it is masalih mursala. It means to say it is a benefit for all. It is beneficial for all. Because if we do not make any innovation or if we do not make any initiative, we will be left behind. Yes, because Islam is with the procession of world changing order. So Islam is always there with the world changing order. Only bid'ah is regarding aqidah. But if it is regarding our aspect, let us say, if we say that the Holy Prophet did not use any car, so we do not want to use any car because it is bid'ah, it is not done by the Holy Prophet. This is masalih mursala and not bid'ah. And the same thing with that. Let us say, the way we take our food, the Holy Prophet did not use his phone. So, is it bid'ah for us to use his phone? It is masalih mursala. Yes. Now, we are praying now. And we are observing social distancing. Of course, the Holy Prophet Muhammad SAW always says that you have to make yourself properly and near to each other. But now, it is masalih mursala. It is not bid'ah because it is good for the, it is a preventive measure. You see? You know, that is my answer to your first question.
Yeah, yes, okay, no. Ito po yung pangalawang question, no? Bilang kayo po ang kinikilalang Grand Mufti ng BARM at ang pinakamataas na otoridad ngayon ng mga ulama sa Pilipinas, nais lang po naming malaman kung ang pagkilala po ba, hindi po pagsa-celebrate, pagkilala lang po sa World Hijab Day or National Hijab Day ay bid'ah sa ating relihiyon?
Yes. So, hindi celebration, not celebration, but recognition. Recognition.
Opo, dahil po yun po sa panukalang batas ng Pilipinas.
Yes. You know, first of all, we have to bear in mind that we are under the Philippine Constitution. We have to be thankful that the Philippine Constitution is considered one of the Islamic significance events. That is Hijab Day. So, it is not a celebration, but we have to recognize also that woman has to use hijab. And that is why I say, that have a wish that not only February 1st will be the Hijab Day, but every day will be Hijab Day. Yes. If the Philippine government will recognize that every day will be Hijab Day, it is more better for us. Yes. So, indeed, it is not we have to recognize, we have to accept that the national government had declared Hijab Day. It is a part of, I believe, that observing their relationship with the Islamic Ummah or the Islamic community of the Philippines. Yes.
Paano naman po pag ginawa itong celebration kada taon, mahuhulog po ba ito sa tinatawag na bid'ah or innovation? Mufti?
No, you know, your answer, your question is if it is repeatedly every day, every year,
It is celebrated.
celebrated. Yes. The national government is celebrating it or acknowledging it. So we are under the Constitution of the Philippines. We have to go with them. Yes. It does not mean that we are celebrating is as our aqidah. Yes, it is not our aqidah. Yes. So it is not a bidah. I think it's not a bidah. Of course, they are saying that it is opening the door towards bidah. So I tell to those who are very strict in Islamic teaching that do not be so strict. Yes, yes. I think I believe that especially in carrying dawah or in propagating Islam, there is a rule in propagating Islam. Udaw ila sabilika bil hikmati wal mau'izati hasanah. You have to be you have to propagate Islam with wisdom. You have to know how to approach the people. Our approach to the people of Saudi Arabia is different with our approach to the multi-religious people. But I go direct to the question. I don't think that it is a bid'ah. Yes.
Paano naman po, dahil po sa ang Islam ay mayroon lamang pong inaalaw, permits na feast or itong celebration na yung dalawang Eid lamang po, Eid al-Fitr o Eid al-Adha. Paano naman po yun? Kasi po sinasabi po ng iba na nadagdagan po yung ating i-celebrate dahil po sa National Hijab Day. So it means po, allowed na rin po na mag-celebrate tayo ng birthday dahil po inallow po natin itong National Hijab Day. Paano naman po yun, Mufti?
You know, there is a difference between the declaration of Hijab Day and the Eid al-Adha. This Eid al-Adha and Eid al-Fitr we have been commanded by the Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Here, he is silent. Yes. We cannot say, there is silent. There is no hadith here regarding this Hijab Day. But what we can base it on our action here is the Glorious Quran. That, of course, reminding people, especially women folk, to use hijab I don't think it is a bid'ah. There is a difference between the Eid al-Adha and the Eid al-Fitr. Because there is a commandment. There is a Islamic Sharia had made a commandment here. Yes. So we have to celebrate it. To make us even sunnah to mu'akkadat. Here, silent.
Yun, dahil nga po sa hindi daw po ginawa ng Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam itong National Hijab Day ay mafo-fall na po sa bid'ah. Yun po o yung mga sinasabi ng iba dahil sa hindi po ito ginawa, hindi po ito celebrate, wala po sa kapanahunan nila. So gumagawa daw po tayo ngayon ng panibagong innovation. Ano po masasabi niyo dun mo?
Yes. I go back to the question of not bid'ah is in related to aqidah. But masalih mursala, according to, there is a masalih mursala and not bid'ah. You're making innovation. Yes, innovation. But not in the aqidah. What you call aqidah is your faith, not involving your faith. So you can make innovation. Yes. Because the close Quran is science, and then you can, it is a very scientific knowledge, and you can develop this scientific knowledge there, and you can make innovation, but not as bid'ah, because it is not involving aqidah, but it is masalih mursal. They have to understand this because it is Arabic word. Masalih mursala, you're innovating something, or you're doing something which has no origin, or origin from the practices during the early days of Islam, but this is for the benefit of mankind and for the development of the Islamic civilization. And it is not a bid'ah.
So,
They have to make a distinction between masalih mursala and bid'ah.
so bilang paglilinaw lang, Mufti, no, ang sinasabi niyo po ay wala pong problema sa pag-recognize sa National Hijab Day. Pero ibang usapan na po pag sineselebrate ito na talagang may gagawin na program sa specific day na yon, or may mga pag-video contest na mga ganon, Mufti.
Ganito, what is recognizing the Hijab Day is the national government. We are not the one. You see? Yes. We are not the one recognizing it. But we have to, what you call, because we are under the Constitution, sometimes you cannot refuse. Yes. But not exactly celebrating. Yes. Nothing wrong if we can make some program, some advice, or we can remind our women folk that hijab is imposed by the Islamic Sharia. They have to think about this. The one recognizing it is the national government and not the Barong government.
Panghuli na po,
Yes.
Mufti, no? Ano po yung masasabi niyo sa mga kapwa niyo po ulama o yung mga duat, yung mga nagdadakwa na nagsasabing bid'a ito, gayon pa man na may malinaw na pong fatwa ang Darul Ifta patungkol dito?
Yun ang nasasabi ko. Kailangan itong nagsabi ng bida, I want them to come and talk face to face. Yeah. Because it is very hard to discuss. Yes, through this media. Yes. So we have to discuss face to face.
Yes.